Where in the World is Thomas is the opening musical number in the 2018 movie Big World, Big Adventures. It plays while all the engines are looking for Thomas as it was just announced that he was missing. The song is packed with references to past episodes and specials, and in this video, I will break the song down and identify each of the references made. The song opens with Gordon singing, "He could have burst into some buffers," which is a reference to Series 4, Episode 22, Thomas and the Special Letter, when Thomas burst into some buffers, down a grassy hill, and through a wall. Ouch. Diesel then chimes in saying, "Or drop down into a mine," which is a reference to Series 1, Episode 25, Down the Mine, when Thomas, indeed, dropped down into a mine after ignoring a danger sign.
"Fire and smoke," said Thomas.
Percy then says,
"Rolled into the ocean cause he passed a danger sign,"
which is a reference to Series 2, Episode 11, Percy Takes the Plunge, where Percy lets the trucks bump him and he goes past the danger sign and fell into the quay. Rosie then says,
"He could be stuck inside a tunnel with no steam to move at all,"
which is a reference to Series 1, Episode 3, The Sad Story of Henry, when Henry refused to come out of the tunnel because of some rain, so the Fat Controller bricked him up in the tunnel where he had no steam to move at all. Edward says,
"All crashed into a station master's house,"
which is a reference to Series 2, Episode 18, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, when Thomas, out of control with no driver, crashes right into the station master's house.
"You miserable engine,"
Toby says,
"He could have strayed into a woodland on a track that's overgrown,"
which is a reference to the 2009 movie Hero of the Rails, when after breaking down during a contest with Spencer, Thomas finds himself racing through an overgrown track where he finds Hero.
"Hello?"
Paxton, puffing into a tunnel with Sydney, says,
"Or found a secret tunnel to some island that's unknown,"
which is a reference to the 2010 movie Misty Island Rescue, where the Misty Island tunnel was discovered which leads to Misty Island, which was an unknown island. At the clay pits, Marion says,
"It could be caught up in a landslide,"
which is a reference to the 2014 movie Tale of the Brave, when after saving James at the clay pits, Percy gets caught up in a landslide.
"Whoa! Look out!"
Bill then says,
"All have fallen off a bridge,"
which is a reference to Series 7, Episode 15, Something Fishy, when after being diverted onto an old pier line with his train of fish due to some faulty points, Thomas falls off of the pier into the water.
"He's fallen in the water."
Ben and Timothy then say,
"Or try to climb a mountain and be stuck up on a ridge,"
which is a reference to the 2012 movie Blue Mountain Mystery, when Thomas goes after Luke on the upper terrace of the Blue Mountain Quarry and goes into a siding, crashing through some buffers and onto the ridge of the mountain. On Gordon's Hill, James says,
"He could have been derailed when he was trying to win a race,"
which is a reference to Series 17, Episode 26, Thomas's Shortcut, when after taking a shortcut to try and win a race with Bertie, Thomas finds himself going through an overgrown track and crashing through a set of buffers and off the track. James then says,
"Imprisoned in a steelworks,"
which is a reference to the 2017 movie Journey Beyond Sodor, when Hurricane and Frankie imprison Thomas in the steelworks and force him to work for them. Percy then says,
"Be lost in outer space,"
which could be a reference to the 2017 short produced to promote the Thomas and Friends Adventures merchandise range, Space Mission, when Thomas travels around space for somewhere safe enough to build an interplanetary railway. Finally, James then says,
"He could have gone off to some other place that we don't even know,"
which could be a reference to the 2000 movie Thomas and the Magic Railroad, where Thomas travels through the magic buffers onto the Magic Railroad, arriving on Muffle Mountain. And that is every reference made in Where in the World is Thomas. This video was a quick, simple idea that came into my head randomly and I thought it would be a fun video to make. I definitely want to make more of these breakdown videos, as this one was fun, quick and easy to make. I do have a bigger video in the works, but I'm not sure when that will be coming just yet, so keep an eye out on my socials for any announcements. That's all I've got to say for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!